Alright, what's poppin', gamers? I'm gonna do a little bit of commentary for this because I think we're just waiting on some other matches to be. I think I'm currently next on stream. Starting on Dreamland. Pretty interesting. I don't know. The high amount of space is pretty good for Peach, obviously survivability and such, but more stage gives Falco more room to laser, and tempo controls can be pretty important in this matchup. So let's talk about the players for a few seconds. Ragnite's been popping off a lot recently in Delaware Melee. He's really, since Zach and ADF have been coming to tournaments, he's pretty much #1 right now in terms of like the fully active players, just because he's taken a bunch of sets off a line cat. However, something he's told me personally is that he's not super comfortable with the Falco Peach matchup. So, like for example, one time we went to a Xanadu and he played Mog, and Mog obviously beat Ginger that one time, but still, he felt pretty bad in the matchup, he said. And Blake, I imagine everyone who's watching the stream probably knows Blake. Hasn't been super active recently, but I'm glad he came out to this tournament. I believe he's the #1 seed, even though he hasn't been that active, just because he's pretty good, you know? So it'll be interesting to see how their playstyles will compare. So I mean, as I've been sort of doing this introduction, we see Blake does have a solid stock lead and probably isn't going to be dying anytime soon, even though he is at 140, but there aren't really too many kill confirms like that up air. But an AC bear catching a dash back DI, that'll do it. But that's going to be it. One bad DI from Falco just kills on the other hand. So yeah, I got another solid stock lead. Blake doing some fancy Q drop stuff. I don't know if that's actually Q dropping. Don't mind me. But yeah, what was like, it's interesting. Just kind of watching this new guard versus old guard. And in this match in particular, we're seeing a lot of like stage control Johns. Not Johns, I don't know what I'm saying. Seeing a lot of stage control fights. We see when Peach has center, seeing a lot of like mid-height float into reaction. Meanwhile, Ragnite's really trying to just throw out these lasers, try and throw Blake off his game. But alright. Yeah, alright. See what we can get off of this. Blake's punish came pretty good. Shortens back into a regrab. And a nair, no jump, that should be the stock. Alright, so we're last stock here, game 1. This is a best of 5, so still got a lot more melee to play, but yeah, this mid-height, this like high mid float height from Peach is actually seems to be doing pretty well against my man's Ragnite. And some nairs, and good attempt trying to get under it, but just not quite there. Alright.
What's this looking like so far?
Blake took game 1. It was pretty convincing. I want to say it was a 2-stock.
Ragnite doesn't like the Peach matchup, but I could see him kind of popping off on this stage.
Yeah.
He's like, just recently, he's been so much better on this stage. Just recently, his combo game has gotten so much better.
Yeah, which is something interesting because like I've always considered him to be a good comboer, but to like have it even stronger is kind of terrifying.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like, I think he like kind of mapped out his floaty combo game a little more.
Yeah, I know he's definitely been like focusing on his floaty game a bit more recently.
Yeah, I wonder why.
No reason.
Yeah, he's got those up airs now that before only AD would hit on me. He'd be like, why don't other Falcos do this up airs? And I told him about it, and he started doing them. I'm like, why did I tell him about these?
Yeah. It's interesting though, because he's been using them this game, but Blake has STI'd every single one of them. So it's done that like literal nothing hit.
Oh damn, yeah.
So I don't know how effective those are gonna like actually be in this set.
You want to single hit them, but easier said than done.
Yeah.
Ooh, big grinder right there.
Yeah, that was that, oh shit, I'm DIing down, I need to DI up, and then you're facing the wrong direction. And jumps into it, no jump, but...
Also, if we're going to talk about combo games, we
Yeah.
gotta talk about Destroyer of Worlds. Blake Gray.
The comboer. Yeah. And I don't know if he's always done this, but I'm seeing him do some Q drop stuff this set, which I think is pretty sick.
Q drops?
That's when, or it's either Z drop or Q drop. I don't remember. It's basically he like double jumps and then does a double jump land, but while he's floating, he drops a turnip.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
How the fuck can you do that? That's like new tech. Right?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I know Ryubi does that. Right, he kind of, I don't know if he invented it as much as like he at least popularized it.
Yeah, I mean it's hard as hell.
Yeah.
So.
It's actually so stupid because like Peach is really bad in shield if she has a turn up. She loses all her hustle moves, but then with that she's just really good at a shield again.
Yeah. Also this. Like I've never ever seen another Peach do that before.
I don't know how good it was though. He just got up tilted for his troubles.
Yeah, but then he got, I mean, then he like CC'd it into a down smash, so who knows, honestly. Point is that I remember the first time I ever played Blake, that scared me. That just like legitimately scared me.
Blake is just terrifying sometimes. Dude, I got so close to beating him on net play. It was so close. And then he up forward tilted me to win. Yeah. It was like hella comeback as well. I was way down. And I came all the way back. Played like my last stock perfectly.
Oh, what?
He's gonna go Zelda. Alright, he's going Sheik. Oh, he's got no chance. He needs to press down B. Not because Zelda's any better, but I know Blake is a big Zelda fan, so you might get in his head. Not like Zelda the game. He just likes Zelda.
See,
like the character.
But also he has a lot of the Brett practice, the Brett Zelda. So I don't know if that'd actually be like a counter pick.
Like you're not trying to outplay Blake at this point, right? You're just trying to do the mental damage, right? He's not gonna want to hit Zelda. It's just like how like some players like can't kill Nana because their respect for women is just too high.
Oh man, I always wondered why I had trouble killing Nana, but now I realize. Now I know.
It, dude.
Damn.
You just solved it.
All right.
So I can't do it.
Damn. All right. I like that strat though.
All right, this Sheik's doing way better than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, Ragnite does have other characters,
Yeah,
and
all of Ragnite's secondaries are really good.
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him pull out the Sheik and Tourney though in like in a match of like this caliber. So
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how it turns out.
Dude,
But
he's making me feel way better about losing to his Fox the other week.
yeah, I mean he is.
I feel like Sheik and Falco have a lot of similarities,
I think
especially in floating matchups.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They do like a very similar like zoning thing. Like the pace of the game feels very similar.
Yeah.
It's very inelegant. Is like the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I mean the main difference is obviously just that Falco primarily uses lasers, whereas we're seeing a lot more like short hop aerials and stuff from Sheik.
Yeah, Sheik's not quite as. She also can't turn the pressure up when she gets an advantage, right?
Yeah, especially not to the same degree as Falco.
Yeah.
But he wasn't really in those situations before. He was mostly on the defensive, so I mean I think this is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I don't like this, but
I mean,
here we are.
yeah.
This is the reality we live in.
All right,
Oh, that was so fucking cool.
yeah, I like that down air attempt, but
Yeah, alright. This is where it gets hard, right? Peach with the lead is a whole different beast, especially Blake.
yeah.
Blake's very good on the defensive.
And like, look, he missed one wave dash and he just dies for it.
Yeah.
So,
Showing a little, that's like that inexperience as well with the character, missing that like pretty simple recovery right there.
yeah. All right, we'll see what we can get off of this. Down throw fair. He's going a little ham.
Yeah, I mean he's pretty desperate right here, right? You need to make something happen.
Yeah, I mean, because like something like that. There we go. Yeah, because I mean, Peach is just going to be looking to CC trade as much as she can. So. Yeah, who knows what game that is.
Yeah, I'm willing to call this one over. I don't want to sit out Ragnite's impeccable Sheik, but it's over. Can we talk about how brutal Peach's fair is, though? You know, she takes her crown off and hits you with it?
Wait, really?
Yeah, you look. She takes the crown off her head and hits you with the crown. That's gotta hurt.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right.
had an multiple bait and it was her with the crown out, and I was like, I don't believe it.